everyone, good morning. I just woke up. Well, I woke up at 5:30. I am actually driving to work right now, and I've been noticing that the stock market has been going down, which means it's a great time to invest if you have the money to invest. I highly recommend you go into buy like SPY, which is the ETFs. So if you buy the ETF, you probably will. Right now, everything is going down by 1 or 2%. So it's a great time for a discount. I guess it's because of COVID-19 that's causing a lot of investors to think negatively about the market and maybe a potential of another lockdown. So why not go in and buy when the market is red? Honestly, I have made investments. I also have lost a lot of money too. When the market is down, I'm pretty much down too. But it's okay. It will get back up again. The thing is, if you don't invest, then you'll never see any outcome at all, not even the negative. So, I mean, like on Friday, I think in one day I took like $1,700 loss, and that's in just one of my accounts. It's kind of weird because, you know, when I invest, all I see is like, oh, it's going green, and you get excited about it. You don't get excited when it's turned red. So long story short, I felt like either way, I mean, yes, it's great for always getting a win, but there's times where you lose, and just don't sell. Don't sell in a panic, because if you sell in a panic, then you're gonna end up losing more. During the time that is red, which is when the market is bearish, then you should consider buying more. So what I have been doing is I have been selling things that I don't need around the house. Like, I pull out all my pots and pans that I no longer use. I pulled out old dishes and other stuff that I don't use. And I basically, I basically try my best to sell them, just to make a couple of bucks here and there, and also to declutter my house, because I have a lot of stuff. I mean, I am thankful that I have a lot of stuff, but then again, you don't need all that stuff, and you don't want to keep a whole bunch of stuff that you don't need. Just give it up, let somebody else's, your trash is somebody else's treasure, pretty much. But going back to investing, I've never thought about investing before. I have no idea what I'm doing. And to be honest with you, at the end of the day, my goal is to, have enough passive income to where I don't have to wake up every single morning to have to run to work like I'm doing now. The other thing that I wanted to do is to create generational wealth. And the only way you can create generational wealth is you can't work yourself to death either. Basically, you want to make sure that you have income where it's passive. And what I really love about investing is that you're able to go in there and invest $100 here and there, but you never know. The little $100 that you invest today will turn around and give you lots of returns. So for later on, and which is what it means, generational wealth. So for example, let's say if I invest $100 for my son today, when he turns 18, that $100 could go up to be $1,000. $1,000 is not a lot. However, it's better than having nothing. So with that being said, I know we all have tendency to basically spend away our paycheck, live above our means, use credit to buy stuff. I was there once too, but then I've learned that the more stuff you have, the more clutter that you have to deal with, clean up, maintain, or whatever. So that's the reason why I've decided to sell off some of the stuff that I no longer use, such as clothes, shoes, etc. And you know, if you can get some money out of it, it's not a lot of money, but if you can get some money out of it, then why not? You're pretty much, I mean, it's easier, faster if you just take it and donate it to the Goodwill. But if you look at it this way, the Goodwill is doing the same thing. And so I look at it this way: okay, I did the initial investment, buying the stuff, keeping it for years or whatever, and now I'm just gonna give it off to Goodwill so they can profit off of it. That's fine with me. However, if I went and I take whatever that product is, or what original state that is in, then I can sell it, even though I get, like, if I buy it for $40 and now I use it up and it still looks good, or the condition still is great, I can sell it off for $10, and that $10 can go into an account for my son, for later on when he go to school. So, you know, same thing with his toys. Like, I literally go out and spend thousands of dollars for his toys when he was a kid, especially those Mama Roo things, those baby rocker things. Those things are expensive, and when you buy it brand new, you probably spend like $100, $200, $300. And now, you know, I listed the Mama Roo on offer up for $30, and people are buying it up like hotcakes because, again, it's cheap. It still works, and there's still value in it, and people want it. Excuse me. So as you can see, you know, you're blessing other people. Yes, it takes a lot to pack it up and try to mail it out, ship it out, or whatever you want to do with it. And I have to find a box for it that fits because I threw away the box. But regardless what, you know, there's a lot of things that we can do, and a lot of things that you can make money off of it. You just don't seem to realize it. So I did resale because I'm not profiting very much of it, as you can hear from my example, that I basically sell stuff for really cheap just to get rid of it. The thing that I'm trying to say is $30 here and there will add up, and you're actually saving the planet Earth from having a bunch of trash and stuff everywhere. So at the end of the day, you're yes, that $30 could go into you packaging it up, mailing it to the buyer, and then you turn around, get like what, $25 after selling fees. But you know, to me, it's worth it because you're blessing somebody else with the product. You're pretty much basically giving it away to them. But it's okay. Instead of having to throw it away or whatever. And for me, a lot of time I bought a lot of stuff for my son, like clothes and stuff, and it's still with tags, brand new, or sometimes he wore it like once or twice and then he outgrow it, his shoes and stuff like that. So I put everything in like a bundle and I try to sell it off for 20 bucks, even though, you know, one pair of his shoes is like $40, which I think is kind of expensive for a little child's shoes. But at the end of the day, it does cost the manufacturer to make the products and to sell it off to you. So whatever the price is, just have to bargain hunt. And sometime I just, you know, I wish that we all clean up after ourselves. We all, I included, you know, create a whole bunch of clutter, create up a whole bunch of waste, create a bunch of e-waste. So that's the reason why I refuse to like try to throw things away that are still usable and good. Then again, coming back to investing, that little $30, $25 that I get from the sale, I'm just gonna put it back into a smaller account for my son, and hopefully later on when he gets older, that small initial investment from my hard work will pay off for him at the end of the day. So today the stock market is very, very red. So I did not buy anything, but I do see that, you know, I'm losing and losing and losing more money, which, I mean, it's understandable because of the pandemic, because of everything that's going on, and because of all the fear that's going on. However, everything we do, we have to be wise about it, right? So my goal is to live my life, and money comes and go. Try to have meanings to your life, and try not to create a lot of waste, and clean up after yourself. And that's pretty much it, because as you already tell that I recently, like last week, posted I have COVID, and now I'm back to work. Though I don't think people care, but and if they do, the CDC said that I actually have 5 days, so I took my 5 days, and that's pretty much it. But basically, live our life as how you want to live, and try not to put yourself and your family in situation where you're at risk of anything, whether it's illness, whether it's financial burden or whatnot. Then again, I sell used stuff, and I cannot really see where I'm going because of the sun. But you know, be wise, be careful. It will be okay. We all will be just fine. Life is too short to worry about the unknowns. So do what matters to you, okay? And be safe. Bye-bye.